Okay.
Okay, today's another Saturday. This is Pancake Saturday. I usually make pancakes every Saturday. Uh, my routine is get up 5:30, sometimes earlier, read my newspaper. Of course, you can see right over here is the orange juice. I'm throwing out the frozen orange juice. And I usually make about 2.5 cups of pancake batter. Usually I turn on the frying pan a little earlier. I have a cup of coffee with my pancakes. Today I'll be making pancakes for my wife, for my son, for his wife. And usually I make about 8 or 9 pancakes. I just make a mixture, do 2 eggs. I put milk to about 2.5 on a measuring cup, number 2.5. The pancake flour, I always use pearl milling. I mean, people can use whatever they want. They got different brands. And I just got finished reading my newspaper. Most important thing, I have to be up by 6 because I'm gonna turn on the radio, and the garden show I listen to for the last 10 or 15 years, Walter Anderson Nursery. You can call in, ask questions or whatever. So I'll be making pancakes and listening to the radio, and also I'll be prepping my, getting ready. I drink coffee with this 1 cup. Eventually I add some cold milk because I like cold milk in the coffee. And right now I'm going to take a pause here, and I'll have to get a couple more ingredients before I continue over here.
I'm just gonna keep it running. I'll fast forward through some
Oh,
of this
is that
stuff. So
what
just
you want to do?
enjoy yourself, do your thing. Don't worry, I'll edit stuff out.
Okay, here's my favorite frying pan. I use this one all the time, and we only use it for pancakes, nothing else. And then go ahead, I'll turn on the gas right now, warm it up. Let's see. I have my butter here. We like butter on the pancakes, so I will soften the butter. Blueberry jam we like on that too. And let's see what else. Butter, blueberry. That's about it. Blueberry jam rather. And so we'll go back to the stove here. We turn it on. And a little quirk I have is I pull the pancake syrup. Well, I got it out of the refrigerator. It's kind of cool, and I kind of warm it up. Put it next to the frying pan and warm it up. And that's my routine. And other than that, I get the pancake batter going here. Add the milk, add the flour, and turn on the gas here. I put it on number 3. I guess you can put on whatever you want, depends what kind of frying pan you have. Okay, this time it worked. Sometimes it don't work. When I say it don't work, I mean I turn it to number 3. If I go too fast and turn it right to 3, it doesn't come on right away. So I'm going to 3 now. Oh, look what I noticed here. These are the cleanest knobs I've ever seen. Oh man, it looks like they're brand new. I don't know what happened here. Just by a miracle, they got cleaned. I gotta QA it and make sure he didn't miss a spot. Okay, so it's warming up over here. Mosquito flying around.
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah, we got mosquitoes that come in. Okay, and then we have my friend down here. He likes pancakes, but we can't give him any pancakes. He's not allowed to eat pancakes, but he'll keep on begging for whatever I'm making over here. I feel so sorry for him. He keeps on looking at it. Okay, we're back to mixing up the eggs, getting ready. Oh, the milk, gotta take it out of the refrigerator. But by the way, I don't know if you can see it, but we got a brand new refrigerator, and we had some expertise in getting the ice machine working. We had to put an ice machine in, and we had some very expertise personnel helping us out. Okay, need the light so I can see on the measuring cup 2.5. Oh, there's 2.5. And I'll mix it up. Again, this is my little unique routine here. And then I put the olive oil in it. Makes the pancake taste a little better. I just put in what I feel like olive oil, even though it says 1 teaspoon on the box. There says 1 teaspoon of oil. I don't pay attention to that. Then, lo and behold, time to put the milk away. I like cold milk, so I put it back in the refrigerator. When I'm ready to eat pancakes, when I finish my coffee, I'll usually drink some milk, add milk to the coffee. Oh, I forgot to turn on the radio. Oh.
So there's the things on the back of artwork that's been on a wall for a very long time and not been
Turn up the antenna.
pick something up down.
So here's a brief rundown on. I found it.
Yeah, every Saturday morning I make the pancakes and I listen to these talk show guys, garden show guys. You can call them up if you want. If you got a question, I've called them a couple times. I've been on the air, and they're pretty good about it. They know what they're doing.
160 vineyards in San Diego County?
Something like that. Yeah, it's getting big. But it's a good. The article says California's wine industry could be at risk of an invasive.
Time for the olive oil. Again, I just put in what I think, whether it's right or wrong. Probably ended up about, there's mosquitoes flying around. Hope it's a mosquito. Yeah, it's a mosquito. I don't know why we got mosquitoes here. I got no water laying around in the backyard. Probably they like the blood of whoever the individual is. So I mixed that up.
Which is really fast when the grapes are ripe. It said grapes are harvested from July through October. Most effective insecticides can't be sprayed within a month of harvest. The red and black spotted bugs feed on a variety of plants but love grapevines.
Close the door underneath the sink. Looks like I may have to oil it. I don't think the end broke, it just made a noise there.
Is it the lanternfly itself that's the problem, or is it the larva?
Okay. Okay, back on the air. My studio director hooked me up with a microphone, so. And what I'm doing, mixing the olive oil, getting ready to put the pancake flour in. Oh, by the way, frozen orange juice right here. We're thawing it out, letting it melt in there, and then when it melts, I'll add three cans of water, 3 cans of water as per instructions. But I like to get a little more out of the can, so I added a 4th can. It still tastes the same. Okay, so we're going here and doing the flour. At the same time, I'm listening to the garden guys. This is the way I mix it. I mean, hey, you can Mix it any way you want. This is one of the things I do here. Can you see that? Okay. I've tried to put coconut in there. It didn't taste so good. Or some kind of chocolate. That didn't work too good. So I just stick with the milk, olive oil, and eggs. Yeah, you can buy pancake flour called complete. Just add in water, but I like I like the flavor of milk. Look at that. I the orange the frozen concentrated orange juice just fell to the bottom. Pretty soon I'll probably add the water. Fill three of those cans. Okay, looks like I mixed it. Time for more. I put a little bit flour in at a time. Mix it. Add more. May have to open another box right here, but I have a certain way to cut the box. I don't like what they give me. The right over there. You can do it here, but that's some weird thing about me just cutting a hole in it. This is the way I mix it. You can mix it any way you want. I do it manually here. Keep on adding, and all I do is keep on adding the flour until I think the batter's got the right thickness for me anyway. You can make thick pancakes. You can make thinner ones. Depends how much milk you add. I mean, the flour I add to the milk. Okay. I mean, this is one way the way I make my pancakes. I imagine people can do it other ways. More professional. They got a pancake thing that a device where you put the flour in and you squeeze the trigger and it'll put a certain amount of batter into your frying pan. As you can see, it's still liquidy. I'm gonna keep on adding flour until I get the right mixture. And again, I usually put butter on the pancakes and jam. My wife uses syrup, but it's sugar-free syrup. Uh, I don't use pancake syrup. I use well, what do you call that? Maple syrup. Yeah, I like maple syrup. Guess you can put whatever you want on it. And then we have an audience here. My producer has a dog stuck, stuck in his hands, and the dog looks interested. Now he's turning his head, and yeah. So then he'll start begging us for some pancakes when we start cooking. Still, you can see it's needs more flour. I'm running low on it, so I may have to open this one. Again, I just add a little bit at a time. That's the thing I have. This is the way I mix it. You can do it so many different ways. I guess up to the people. We're getting there. Whoa, it's out. No, we got a little more left. Usually, once I get to a certain texture on a pancake, thickness, uh, I kind of use a spoon to mix it. And the reason for that is as it gets thicker, it'll stick to the spatula here, or whatever you call this, egg beater or something like that. And it's harder to clean, so I'm getting ready to maybe to shift to a spoon. Let's see how much I got left in this pot. Oh, that's the end of that box. Getting close. I might have to start using a spoon. Again, this is my unique way of doing it. Most people probably do it different. Okay, I'm just gonna let it drain out here. Huh? Yeah, if you're going. Well, let me clean this spatula first. I shake it back there and I put it on paper towel here. Trying to clean it. I said this is something I do. Yeah, maybe you can put it in a dishwasher, but I'm not going. Just gonna clean this by hand. Okay. Like, whoa, got some. My producer put these ice cube trays in the sink during my way, so I have to move them so I can clean my spatula here, whatever you want to call it. I just hand clean that hot water, go through the tines, whatever you want to call these things, with my fingers. Okay, then I do this to get it to dry, and I look at it, I don't see no dough on here, pancake dough on here. So go ahead and hit it on this towel, and then I'll put it right here to dry, and that's the end of that. I see my syrup is not getting warm, so I'll put it closer to the frying pan. I can't even remember why I warm up the pancake syrup. I don't think it matters if it comes cold out of the refrigerator or you warm up the syrup. Not pancake syrup. It's maple syrup. So remember, maple syrup, not pancake syrup. You throw these away. Okay, go back to the spoon to mix. So it's really thin the dough. But with the spatula, it felt like it was already mixed. But so now I gotta make a hole and get the knife. Make a little hole in the pancake flour. Yeah, I could probably use the other one. That's the quirk I have doing this. Still don't know why. Okay, we're ready to start the new box. Put the knife away. Yeah, I've been eating pancakes every Saturday morning. I don't know, 20 years or longer, maybe longer than that, a couple decades. Okay, let's go ahead and every now and then you go to the grocery store and they're out of this pancake. So I always buy two, have an extra one around. Huh? Yeah, well, uh, I cheat and do four. My producer, he just learned how to make orange juice. It took me a long time to teach him how to do that. Okay, adding more flour here. Still not the right texture. Oh, then our friend walked back up here. Still listening to the Garden Talk Show, guys. I always like listening to them. People call up, ask questions. But since they start so early, 6 o'clock in the morning, they don't get a hell of a lot of a call, which is a shame because there's four of them. They have a lot of knowledge. I'll just leave it there because did you use the spoon to mix it? See what I mean? You're still learning. Still mixing the pancake flour, trying to get the right consistency for me. You can make thick pancakes, make the batter thick, or you can make the batter light. And I try to go in between, not light, not thick. You can always add more milk if you got too thick. Usually, I'll eat the first pancakes. I got somebody down here looking at me, sniffing my shoes. If I drop any flour on it, he may lick the flour, pancake flour, and he's still looking at me. Well, we're getting there. I think the consistent. Uh, nah, maybe a little more flour. Well, I gotta tell my producer, I said, well, he did a real good job of making orange juice. Yeah, we like orange juice here. We buy the frozen concentrate. Keep 3 or 4 cans in the freezer, and when it runs out, we just remake it again. Uh, Getting close. So, producer, what are you gonna do with this video?
I'm gonna add some stuff to it, so like the close-ups, I'll put in the corner. Kill the sound on the close-ups, so they can just see and not have double sound. We're gonna play this whole thing. One big video.
And you're gonna put it on. Well, oh, it's gonna go on YouTube.
Some minor editing, but basically as is.
By the way, we're here in San Diego, Otay Mesa, and today's one day after uh, Friday the 13th. And probably if today was Friday the 13th, I probably wouldn't make the pancake because that might go wrong. So, anyway, we're almost ready to put it in a frying pan. Yeah, yeah. Oh, go ahead and do that now then.
It's at least a foot deep.
That is the low tropical ground cover with the yellow flower.
Yeah, the very low tropical ground cover, which
It can be weedy.
It can be extremely weedy.
Okay, that should do it. Hopefully that's gonna make the consistency a little bit thicker. Ready for my first pancake.
But you can go in.
The first two pancakes. Okay, here's the mixture I have right here, and I have somebody is gonna Momo here is gonna take a look at my syrup, make sure make sure it's all right. She's smelling it. She probably wants to lick it, and she nods her head, saying, "Oh yeah, you got the right consistency. Go ahead, put it in the frying pan." Right? See, she looking at me. You like it? Oh, she said, yeah. She shook her head. Okay, here we go. Oh, Not yet.
They're probably about chest height, so about 5 4 between 4 and 5 feet tall, and probably 4 to 5 feet across.
Yeah, when I pour it in, I just wipe the. When I pour it in, I just wipe the. That's pretty light. I may have to add a little more. You gotta watch how much I add, because once they get together, they get stuck. There it goes. Then it's hard to flip them. So I gotta watch. It's moving, moving, getting close to the other one. I should have moved this one over that way a little bit. That's okay. I think they're too thin too. So I'm gonna go back here and add a little more pancake. Momo says, yeah, that's the right thing to do.
I was surprised, but it was planted in a bunch of Wedelia, which I think I'm going to get rid of at least in a couple of parts in the front there because it gets too deep. It's at least a foot deep. That is the low tropical ground cover with the yellow flower. Yeah, the very low tropical ground cover. It can be weedy. It can be extremely weedy.
Okay, that should do it. Hopefully that's gonna make the consistency a little bit thicker. Ready for my first pancake. The first two pancakes, one's for me and one is for my son. I need to get paper plates because he gets up a little later. Oh, maybe I wait. No, gotta watch this, make sure I don't burn them. Wait for the bubbles a little bit. Only wait a couple minutes. Yeah, they need to be thicker. These two are really thin. So one will be for me and one will be for my son when he wakes up. So I usually eat three, and Roger, my older son, he eats what, two? Yeah, his wife eats one. My wife eats two. So every Saturday I do that. I just like pancakes. And of course, Friday is Pizza Friday. Every Friday. Let's see, the flip. A little bit too dark for me, but that's okay. Yeah, I could have been a little lighter. Let's see the number. Go a little bit lower to 3. So when this gets done, I'll put butter. I'll put the blueberry jam on it with my coffee. Oh, I didn't make my coffee yet. Here we are now at the counter. My butter's not. I didn't melt my butter. We're gonna have to take a pause here. I'm gonna put it in the oven for 10 seconds or so. Probably by that time, the pancakes will get cold or not high enough to put the butter, maybe. Okay, then I put my finger. Ooh, very soft. I did what? Not even about 10 seconds. Not even that. Just soften the butter up. Open the jam up. Open the blueberry jam. Okay, so I put butter on both sides. Up to the individual. You want butter, you don't want butter. You want one side, you don't want. Flip it over. It's a technique to flip it with a knife. You gotta be smart, dexterous. Okay, let's see what's next. Ah, where's my syrup? Okay, well, mosquito. I don't know if I got it. So, put the pancake. Where's Where's my fork? Then I spread it. Again, I like my maple syrup. Put it on both. Put it on both sides. Smear it around. And next comes the blueberry jam. I only put it on one side because usually it don't stay on a pancake. And that's it. I'll probably eat 2 more pancakes. Get my coffee. Well, I gotta put my creamer in the coffee. It's usually too hot for me, and I usually put an ice cube or 2, and then my creamer, and that's it. Then if I put the ice in the creamer and it's too cold, I'll stick it back in the microwave. They'll warm it up a little more. Again, I don't like it hot. I don't like it cold. And that should be do it for now. Yeah. Time to eat.
Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy your pancake.